Everybody meet your max.
Hey everyone, if you're a subscriber to the channel but you want more exclusive content, consider becoming a Storm Nation member. You can just click the join button and pick one of the 3 tiers that best suit you, and you get more exclusive content such as my top 3, Ask Robert, where tier 2 and tier 3 members get to ask me questions, or the weekly Storm Nation live stream, which is a live stream that's exclusive to only Storm Nation members, hosted by both me and Filmmaster Adam, where you guys, the mega tier members, actually get to be a part of the stream. So if you guys want more exclusive content that's not available for regular subscribers, be sure to hit the join button, pick a tier that best suits you, and it helps support the channel, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Hey. Do not adjust your channel. It is Storms Live. The founder of the show took the night off. He's hanging out with some of his friends. So he put me and Alonzo in charge tonight, and we're going to go ahead and do it like he want us to do it. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Doing good,
How's it going, man?
Can't complain.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Very good. Very good.
Well, the primary topic for the night is going to be the Bad Batch. Star Wars newest, I guess, project that they put out on Disney Plus. Everybody watches tonight, correct?
That is correct.
Well, first off, I want to say yes, Rob, but you've been late a couple of times too. All right,
Oh my God,
we had to wait on you, so no complaining there. Second off, I was actually trying to finish it when I couldn't finish it.
What? Oh my God! Really?
Finish.
It was the girl's voice, wasn't it? It was the girl's voice.
It's just not keeping my attention.
Oh,
though.
the episode?
Yeah.
Oh no, I watched it and you didn't, and I didn't even know what the hell it was. Oh no.
because I sent Josh. Josh was like, "What's the topic for tonight?" And I said, "Oh, it's the Bad Batch." So I was like, "Just watch this last episode because that's the one we're going to discuss."
and like I had said to them backstage, rhetorically, I thought it was just going to be Spiral. I was like, "Oh, it's got to be Spiral. What else could we talk?" And you put Bad Batch. I'm like, "Bad Batch or what?"
I'm pretty sure it's gonna transform.
Oh yeah. No, and it was cool, man. It was cool.
You've seen Spiral, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, me and you could talk about that a bit.
Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting because he was telling us about his take on it before you came in. So I am definitely waiting to see when we transition into that conversation.
Yeah, because Maddie and I are gonna be like,
popcorn. Having said that about the Bad Batch, I got one word to describe it. This filler, man. This episode was just straight up filler. Really no excitement. You see a little bit of intrigue with the Caminos. They're trying to kind of play behind the scenes, trying to keep in good graces with the Empire. But I don't know whether they're talking about trying to get Sharpshooter DNA or little girl. I think little girl is going to be more into this next evolution of clones than what they're letting on now. It's something about her. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I don't think everybody's seen, so we'll try not to do the spoilers. Like Rob said, yeah, we'll try not. But it looks to me like they're trying to show the transition from clones to stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I like the episode. At first, I was like, meh. The only thing I don't like is that freaking girl's accent.
Oh, by the way, her name is Omega.
Yeah, I know.
Omega,
I know that. I know
Omega
that.
full of crap.
I'm proud of myself,
anyway.
man. She said it like 15 times in the third person.
He meant talking about
Spiral.
I was
gonna say, why the hell are we gonna have this on here? A review and no spoilers?
I was like, okay, how do do this?
He was talking about Spiral. Okay, my bad.
Oh yeah, I won't do that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I honestly think like what you said, Anzo's dead on, but I think it's going to go further. I think they're trying to see that they're going to try and clone force sensitive users, and that's where the rumor is. That's where Starkiller came from. So It would be interesting if they go down that route, right? Because
that would be
connection to the actual gameplay, which was an immediate fan favorite game, right, for any Star Wars fan. So that would be cool.
Any real Star Wars fan, right, guys?
Yeah, not like me.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Not a normie. I'm a normie, yeah.
You got lightsabers in that one, Anzo.
Yes, I did.
And that would be really cool. And the scene though with the troopers, when they mix the troopers with the clone with the sharpshooter, I love that scene. That was like a very cool scene.
Sharpshooter boy, he done got cold-hearted, buddy. Yeah. That sucker got a streak in him, buddy, that like he don't care. He's like, do you have anything to say? And he's like, no, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Pow!
Used for the Empire,
and I believe you wouldn't. And damn,
well, that's what I could say. I was like, yo, they killed those innocent people and shit. I was like, okay, that was interesting.
No, to me, that kind of echoed Episode 7, where Kylo Ren was just like, all right, kill all the innocent people. I felt like the same type of thing happened there.
You're talking about fucking Episode 7, bro?
Well, I was just making a comparison. I don't know,
but that's a good comparison because remember, right? When Finn didn't do it,
that's what I meant.
He had to go to reconditioning.
Right. So I remember that.
So it kind of ties into what's going on now because they were reconditioning children at a young age for the new order. So it's kind of like a full circle back to
I
just meant that scene was the same scene.
I got a Star Wars question. Do you think that Kylo Ren was stronger in some aspects than Darth Vader? Because I just want to say that sucker stopped a damn blaster in midair. I ain't never understood that before. And then the shit stayed there for like 6 or 7 minutes until when he left.
But Darth Vader blocked it though. When Han shot him.
I remember
he also lost to Rey too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. To me, that was pretty impressive. I was like, this motherfucker done stopped the blaster in midair. How the hell he did that shit?
Nice.
Yeah, don't get me started. It was a cool scene, Rey thing doing that because that's all they just wanted that's Kathleen Kennedy empowering women, and that they don't need a master or anything to train her and do.
There was absolutely. You see, you had, and again, this is where formula comes in, right? Mm-hmm. She shouldn't have won that first fight. Nope. She just shouldn't have run that first fight. She didn't have enough training. She wasn't strong enough with the Force. Yeah, she used it in the show, but she shouldn't have won that fight. They should. And if you're gonna make Kylo Ren the biggest, baddest in this series, you got to show that he's a badass. You know what I mean? So he wins that fight. You know what I mean? Maybe wins the second fight too, or the second fight's more of a draw because she's getting stronger, and then she comes back and wins the third fight. That's the redemption.
They did the right turn whenever he was trying to pry into her mind, and she was able to block it and kind of read his. I like that scene, but like you said, the other stuff, and I don't care what nobody said, that little teleportation shit they can do with each other. I thought that shit was fire.
I didn't like it.
I don't know. I'm gonna say something a little unpopular here. When Anzo was like, "Hey Josh, watch that third episode," I saw how much time we had, and on every other format, like I watched like the Demon Slayer show, I'd turn it up 1.5x speed. They didn't have that option. I kind of wanted to do that. So Disney Plus, man, get it up, man. Get that 1.5x, 2x speed up, Maybe it'll be easier for you to watch, Anzo, if it's faster.
And we supposed to have like 16 episodes of this.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They gotta pick this up. They gotta pick it up, bro. Right now it is at a snail's pace. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, it's Dave Filoni, right? So he's going somewhere with this. You know that for sure.
Yeah, but man, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait to week 14 to get the payoff.
It reminds me of the last episode, the last season of Clone Wars, right? We had those first episodes that were just freaking dragging on forever. And then
I didn't mind the Bad Batch episode, but the episodes with when Ahsoka was with those two girls, then she wouldn't have showing her powers and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? You could have been to break out this prison. Why are you goofing around with these two females trying to hide your secret? I'd have been done kick rocks.
I think the only good episodes were the last ones in that Clone Wars season. The Bad Batch episodes I wasn't too fond of, and then all that Ahsoka and the two sisters, things just was like, what the fuck is all of this, man?
Would you guys rather have 8 1-hour episodes or 45-minute episodes, or do you like?
Oh hell no! There's 35.
No.
These 30 minutes are fine.
Okay.
No, keep
You
it
know
like
what I
it is
mean?
now. Keep
Okay.
it like it is now. Keep it like it is now.
Yeah, for this,
I can't take no more Star Wars excitement.
Yeah, I know. Really, I don't think I could take this an
Now,
hour episode.
what they need to do is make Mandalorian an hour. I'll be cool with
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
100%.
That I agree with. I believe that if they made, you see, Mandalorian and the times for the Mandalorians are here an hour, 40 minutes, 38 minutes, 28 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like not consistent.
So weird.
It is.
That's very strange.
Give us a consistent hour. Boom, 45 minutes. I could deal in 45 minutes. I could deal with, because most shows that are hour on TV are 45 minutes.
Yeah.
To take away the commercials.
Commercials.
Yeah.
Well, this with the title sequence, it was, I scanned through to make sure there's no end credits and all that shit. There wasn't any after credits.
There's usually none for those.
No.
But like Oswald said, that what all we want is consistency, especially like Mandalorian, all these Marvel, series that came out. Like seriously, if Loki comes and it's gonna be like 35 minutes, then 45 minutes, maybe an hour. It's like ridiculous. It's like if they had a budget of hours and they just we can't really fit this one with all this. It won't make sense. You know what I mean? And,
yeah, WandaVision suffered from that too, where I was like, well, what are we doing here? You're gonna have a half hour, and then you're only gonna release one half hour, then 45 minutes.
It doesn't make no sense. Josh, why do you look like you were burning, bro?
Burning?
Yeah.
Is it too much light action or not enough light action?
I mean your eyes. Your eyes
My
look like
eyes?
you were puffing on some weed.
No,
bro.
I wasn't, man. Maybe it's I got enough sleep. I don't know.
He was
Could just be a tint in the room.
This episode's not interesting enough.
Oh, trust me, it wasn't for me.
It was fine to me. It was just like, oh, okay, that's all right. Solid 5 out of 10. I will say this. So the animation, man, I was just telling Danny about that. Disney's getting great with their animation, like that one scene where they're shooting with the sniper rifle and all that. I was like, oh wow, that's really, really, really cool animation. My only issue is it was a little dark at times, and I'm sitting there looking at my tablet like, I can't see what's going on. Why is when they're on that moon? You know what I mean? Yeah, I was watching on the tablet. Maybe that was it too. I don't know if it seemed that way to you guys.
But Danny, you go to the one he did before that though.
What?
Give me Jedi.
Give me Jedis. Yes, exactly. Give me Jedis. Give me Sith. That's what I want to see.
Oh my god.
That's what I want to see, man.
Star Wars is a lot more than just Jedi and Sith.
But yeah, that's interesting that it would be dark when you have full control and it's an animation. It's not like you have lighting to set up and stuff like that.
The animation for these Clone Wars are pretty decent, man.
It's really good.
What's up, Chris? How you
Just
doing?
Put a little more light on so I can see like some of it, because I was looking like
it was real dark doing that cave scene with that thing.
Yeah.
What really pissed me off was like, okay, this animal's supposed to be savage, but it was so calm when the girl was in the cave in its natural habitat, and she was the only one to figure out that it needed something else. Okay, why didn't track her and wreck her? All those guys, why couldn't they figure that out?
That's when I had my automatic curtains closed. And it's automatic because I didn't even have to say a word. My wife just got up and she closed the curtains and sat back down. We continued eating our Chinese food and was able to see those dark screens. So that's, that was great. I was like, wow, Jedi mind control. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know if I could take 16 episodes of this show.
After as slow as this one, oh my god, it's gonna be long.
All I gotta say is I'm glad I'm not JJ.
I know,
and I got to host the round table for 16 weeks. I'm like,
he's doing a round table of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thumbs up to him though for doing it.
Thumbs up. Hey, bravo, bro.
Absolutely.
What did you like? What didn't you like? What kind of letter grade would you give it at the end? C plus.
Right now, boy, it's creeping up on F.
Oh yeah, I'd say to me, see, as a non-fan, as a casual guy who didn't even know what the hell it was, and literally just watched the third episode, I would say, yeah, that was fine. I got what was going on.
Okay.
I need a little bit more excitement in this. I just need a little bit more excitement. I don't know.
So let me ask you this, Josh: will you continue to watch it?
Just like the Demon Slayer show, probably not. Even though I did restart. So with the Demon Slayer show, I don't know if you guys even know what the fuck that is.
No,
but,
I don't know.
All right, I watched it so I could watch this movie, and I actually did a review. It got the most views I've seen on my channel. It's a huge movie.
Is that an anime?
It's an anime.
Oh,
it's
my
20.
Watch that. Yeah.
Okay, it's violent as hell. It's 26. Danny, you would like it because I think you like Dragon Ball Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. So it's 26 episodes. I watched the first 13 episodes and I did it 1.5x speed. Thank God I did, because I think I would have been bored out of my mind if I didn't, because it was like a normal flowing show. And then after watching the first 13 episodes, I went to see the movie in the theaters because they have a movie for it, which is supposed to be afterwards. And I totally understood everything that went on. And then afterwards, I was like, you know what? That was pretty good, but I don't really want to watch it again. I started rewatching it today, but for the sake of things, maybe I'll just watch it just so I know what the hell.
You said it had 26 episodes and you only watched 13?
Now I'm up to 17, and I kind of like I'm so indifferent about it that I'm like, it's not bad and it's easy to follow. I feel like this is the same thing where it's not bad, it's easy to follow. I could probably pick up anywhere and be like, oh, that was cool.
So that's the one. That's the one that the movie's in the train, right? At the end.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So it is the same one. I caught parts of the movie because I was watching.
It was fine. I wasn't lost though, is the point. I feel like at least this is kind of easy to pick up. It's not like, I have to know every single thing about Star Wars, because like for a casual fan, it's like I'm not gonna know what's happening.
Oh, you made a good connection with the whole Ren's
unless I'm missing something. Is there something I'm missing that maybe I should be knowing about? No.
Sorry, Anzo, for cutting you off.
I think they kind of
it's okay. I completely forgot what I was going to say anyways.
I think they show how duplicitous those comedians, or however you pronounce her name, because it looks like the head guy is
Caminos.
That's what we're going to call it, the Camino people. Mm-hmm. Like the head guy is trying to ensure that he has a relationship with the Empire, but like that female, like she got some other kind of agenda brewing. So she let that girl go. She helped the girl escape. So I don't know whether or not the girl is the key to the next evolution of the clones or what. But I think
is the girl clairvoyant? Did I miss something with that? Or force? Does she have force?
That's what we don't know yet.
You don't know that yet. Oh, okay. I was like, I wonder if she does. Even I picked up on that. I was like, how'd she?
But with Geishka talking about them trying to do the cloning with force, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe they have midichlorians or whatever, right?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she is force sensitive and she just hasn't figured it out yet.
That's the vibe I got. And again, to make a comparison, I would compare that to, I think, Mandalorian, right? Where the child or Grogu, whatever, has the force. Maybe it's something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But I wonder why they didn't enhance the rest of the clones. They only did those 4.
There were defects.
No, I thought they were saying that each one of us, they were saying today that each one of us has a different enhancement. And that guy was talking to Thrawn and he was saying something about that, what do you call them? The Squad 99 or something?
That's Squad 99.
So I think that was intentional. I don't think there was no defect. I think they intentionally gave them something extra, like to
because they were a bad batch. Because they didn't conform or didn't look like the regular clones, so they did something different with them, gave them each different enhanced powers. That's probably where Geishka's talking about. Well, now maybe it's going to be, they're going to try and enhance people with the Force. So it's possible.
Okay, I have a stupid noob question, a normie question. Is this between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 or something else?
Oh, this is after the Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Oh, this is after 3. Okay, so Clone Wars. No.
This takes place
right after 3.
Order 66 is given. You know when you watch the movie and it says execute Order 66?
Yeah, right.
That's where it starts off of, right off.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what'd you think of Spyro?
Here we go, Danny.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of problems with it. My non-spoiler review was 14 minutes long, and I'm sitting there articulating everything I had. And my regular spoiler review was 30 minutes long, and I explained why. Without giving any spoilers away, I'll just say I knew what was going on before the second act even happened. I knew
that's the only problem I had with it.
I mean, I also had other problems like aesthetically, like the lighting. Again, I'll bring the lighting up again for the
that Saw movie though.
No. It was too bright. It was like the exact opposite of what I had. The problem I had with this.
It wasn't bright.
It was. There were certain scenes where I could like see. Yeah, no. I'm telling you, this is like my eye saw it. I was like, you need a little bit more of a certain type of tint. The color correction. Yeah, it's the score. No, I'm telling you, yes.
I'm telling you, no. I seen the movie.
Okay.
If you watch, and I watched the first Saw right before I went and seen this one, and everything is color, cinema. It's all correct. It's all correct. You watch the first one; it has like a type of bluish tint. This one had more of a reddish type of tint. It's exactly on point with it.
I didn't like the cinematography at all. It felt kind of like a soap opera to me a little bit, and I also didn't like the shots that they took. There was a lot of flat reverse shots. There was one tracking dolly shot. I know this is like really like it's not even nitpicky. It's just like things that I noticed that really bothered me. The score. I talked about that. I didn't really like the score. I thought that it started.
The score was the same from the first Saw movie.
There were parts where it dropped out and they didn't even have it in, and I was kind of like, I'm not getting the mood. I know. I'm being. It is.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. The score was exactly from Saw 1. Like it was exact. It was on point with the first Saw movie.
Some parts they had it right. Some parts they didn't. I'm saying it wasn't as consistent as the other ones.
I'm looking at that. It's like,
but also, all right. So as far as I'm trying to have this discussion with you with no spoilers. That's really hard too. Sometime we have to have a debate. Maybe backstage we'll talk about it. But some of the traps were nonsensical. I'll say, like they didn't really work for me.
What?
Yeah. They were kind of illogical. There was one specifically, and I can't.
So you were telling me that the traps in all the Saw movies are logical.
They're more logical than this.
How?
And there's no
the only thing with this one is more or less that they didn't give them enough time to escape, which you could tell he wasn't trying to do.
That's a huge part of it because there's a lack of tension and. It's not just you have to not give them enough time to escape, but also a chance to escape.
But he wasn't trying to, though. That's the point of it. He wasn't trying to give them.
You're saying you mean
whoever was doing it wasn't giving them a chance to escape. He was trying to kill them.
Well, they weren't. This person wasn't like Detective Hoffman, where they literally had no chance to escape. The person's goals and their motives didn't match the way that the traps were set up, I thought.
Yes, it did, because he wasn't giving them a chance to escape. This is my point. Even the first trap, which is in the trailer, so you guys know if you saw the 3-minute movie, is with his tongue. That trap was never meant for them to escape.
He could have escaped if you just would have. Well,
no, he wouldn't, because if
that
he
was the
jumped,
point.
Yes, but the train would have still hit him, bro. The train was like coming around the corner.
No, if he would have jumped earlier, he would have made it out of there. He would have lost his tongue. But man, it's hard having this battle with you with no
no spoilers, please.
Yeah, I know. We spoiled it. Man, I didn't even want to say that much, but but I thought, and there was another trap that I was like, no, that's ridiculous. I don't feel anything about that. It's really silly. I also thought a lot of the acting was bad.
You are nuts.
No,
this is
you are nuts.
I'm not, man.
Chris Rock killed it, bro. Chris Rock killed it, bro.
Okay,
Chris Rock,
man. And hey, listen, I want to say this to you, Anzo. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. I'm glad you enjoyed the film.
Just go look at my Facebook and see how many other people.
That's great, and I'm glad that you guys liked it.
Chris Rock killed that movie. I'm telling you guys, Chris
he killed
Rock
it. All right,
killed
he killed it, but not in the
Chris
same
Rock
way.
killed it. Yes, he did. He did a fucking amazing job, bro.
I don't know. I didn't like his facial expressions. I didn't like his tone. I definitely didn't like any of the jokes, and that was totally unnecessary.
What?
Yeah.
Daddy, this is getting good.
And hold on, if you
wait,
know
hold
what's
on,
going
hold on.
no.
The Jamaican joke, you didn't like that.
I don't like any of the jokes, especially if
you don't understand the Jamaican joke. That's why.
No, that's not why. The
That
reason
is
why is
why.
because the tone, it doesn't fit. If you're trying to convey
Yes, it
something,
did.
No,
but this is the point. That's why the jokes fit in the show, because it wasn't like those fucking Thor Ragnarok jokes. It's like someone was talking and it was being sarcastically joking.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he brought in
jokes
Thor Ragnarok.
absolutely hit. Absolutely hit. And for me, I was like, okay. I was like, when I first heard it, I was like, okay, jokes in a Saw movie, because I watched a review, a spoiler-free review, and they're like, there were jokes, and I was like, oh, jokes in a Saw movie, that's weird. But then when you watch it, the jokes are all in conversation. It's not like it's like fucking real kind of jokes.
Right, and that's what I didn't want. I didn't even want the conversation. If you were going to do what they did in the end, you needed to do something completely different. I actually talk about that again in my spoiler review, what could have been done to fix a lot of the issues. There's a lot that I would have changed. And also, like, I think the worst actress, I wasn't even specifically talking about Chris Rock. I was talking about a lot of the acting in general. Mike Mangella, the guy who played his partner, I thought his acting was really flat. And again, I know what they were doing. They just did it wrong. And also, I really hated the captain, the woman. She was the worst by far. If you rewatch it, I thought she was the absolute worst. And there was a trap later on involving her. That was specifically the one I was talking about. If without spoiling anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the trap with her?
Well, I don't want. Well, no.
Was it the booby trap?
No. I mean, come on. Now we can't talk about that. Like, it's very specific things that don't make any sense. Like if you look reaction,
they make sense, bro. The movie makes sense. I have no idea what fucking movie you saw. Yo, trust me, the movie is fire.
My question is this.
Okay.
Josh, would you pay to see it again?
Well, I didn't really. I mean, I paid with my membership. I paid with my membership, so I get 3 movies.
If you didn't have the membership, would you go pay to see this movie again?
No.
Hanzo, would you pay to see this movie again?
I am going to see it again.
Oh yeah, he pay IMAX money too. You don't pay regular money. You pay.
I'm going to see it again.
That's awesome, man. And I hope
start to finish that movie was fire, bro.
And Anzo, I hope you enjoy it again. I hope
I will. I will.
Awesome,
it is exactly on point with the first Saw movie. It doesn't depend on the traps like the last Saws. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. The first Saw movie had barely any traps in it, right? It was more about them being locked up in there and trying to get away.
And trying to figure out the story. Yeah, that's
exactly what this one was. That's exactly what this one was. You're going to tell me this is on point with Saw 5 or Saw 4? No, they're totally different movies.
Well, I like
bro.
Saw 5 a lot, and there's a lot of reasons for that.
There you go. And that's the worst one.
That's
the worst one.
Saw
5 is the worst one.
No.
Yes, it is.
Okay, children, we can always like the same thing now.
Saw 5 is the worst one.
Do you want me to go into why I think Saw 5 is one of my favorites?
Go ahead.
No, Saw 5 actually has 2 great twists, I think. One, the first one is that they were supposed to be working together. We can spoil this one. It doesn't matter because if you haven't seen Saw 5, one is that you didn't see it?
No, I stopped at 4, I think.
Oh, okay.
Saw 2. You don't give a damn about
Saw 4 for me was about teaching the one detective, how to not rush into situations, and it was to set up Hoffman, and the traps were really good, and it was kind of like where it was twisted around where you're not supposed to help the person. And then Saw 5 was actually they were supposed to help each other, but their greed and their decisions cause each other to kill each other. And I enjoyed
the worst one. That was the worst one. Well, Saw 4 was it was pretty bad too. But when it comes to when it comes to Saw movies, it's the first 3. Those are the best. and then it goes downhill from there.
Fine. I like Saw 1.
That's a fact, though, bro. You can go look at and I don't like to use the Rotten Tomatoes ratings and stuff like that, but go look at the ratings. 4, 5, 6, 3D, they all suck.
I don't like 6. I don't like
So Oz, you don't like using the Rotten Tomatoes. Why? Because you disagree with them most of the time?
It depends. It's very
it depends because people can go and blast it, right? People just go and put shit to say, this movie sucks just to do it, right? So that's why. But I mean, I still use it as a reference.
Baseline.
Yeah, as a reference.
So as far as Rotten Tomatoes goes, if you see a high score or you see a low score, it's very telling. If you're in the middle, it could be like, I don't know. It could be, if it's like a 55 or 59, it could be either way. You know what I mean?
That's what I say. I use it as a reference. Yeah. I don't say it's God and its word is this and that, but I use it as a reference. So I'll say, okay, well, it has a 47% on table. It's probably shit. You know what I mean? I won't say it is, but it probably is. But when it comes to Spyro, man, that shit was on point, bro. That shit was on point.
I'm happy you enjoyed it. That's all that matters to me, man. I'm happy you guys.
The minute you told me you like saw 4 and 5,
that's it. That's all your
credit. Yeah, you went right.
Okay. If that's what you think, that's fine.
Because majority of the people that seen those movies say the worst.
But I don't necessarily care about the majority of the people.
but that's the point. That's the point.
And the majority of the people probably didn't. The majority of the people probably didn't know what was going on.
You're in the minority. Come on, bro. People that watch Saw know what's going on.
Come on, you didn't get the Jamaican.
The minute they killed Jigsaw, they went off on all this Hoffman.
Oh, no,
I wasn't Hoffman, and then Amanda, and then this and that.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about specifically Spyro, like what was going on. Like,
no, but I'm talking about the rest of the Spyro.
If you guessed what was happening too in the middle, like I did, where I was like, oh yeah, that's what's going on, but that doesn't make any sense because X, Y, Z, etc., etc. Then I give you credit for that.
First off, it made sense, but I did find out the minute something happened, I was like, okay, yeah, I know exactly what's going on right now.
But even before that, I knew just because of the shots and the way that certain things were shot. There was one long take, and I was like, oh, yeah, I know what's going on. Like one character didn't say anything for a little while. And I was like, yeah, I get it.
So also when the movie finished, you were like, I knew it.
I wouldn't really say I knew it, but I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, you figure it out. Like it's not one of those movies where you can't figure it out.
Sorry,
that's the biggest issue that not even predictable. It's just that's the biggest issue that I had with it is that sooner or later, whether it's early in the movie or later, you figure it out before it actually happens.
Yeah. All right, we got 29 people watching and 19 likes. Let's go ahead and get that up to 25.
Yeah,
that is correct. And I'm just gonna say that someone asked, why does it say Storms Live and he's not on? Because we are doing Storms Live, as you know. Me and Danny are a part of it. Rob just said, "Listen, you guys want to do it? You guys can do it." He wouldn't be able to make it. That's why. So it's still Storms Live. It's just Rob couldn't make it.
Yeah,
so.
I'll put that in the chat. Yep.
Yes, you do.
I have notes here too, but they're very specific. So maybe after the show, we'll talk about it, Anzo.
It don't matter to me.
There's nothing
else you can say because I'm just like you are fucking mad.
Hey, you waste your breath, Josh.
You are fucking mad.
Wait, what? I waste my breath, Danny? You said.
Trying to convince Anzo.
Oh, okay, but not with my argument though. Did you think I had some?
No, your argument's good. Anything that make Anzo be like, "What? Really?" What?
It's not an insult to anybody's, like taste or anything like that. I just felt the things.
Not an insult, but I just know how your taste is. If you like 4 and 5, if you think that those are some of the best Saw movies, I know your taste.
Did you rewatch 4 and 5? Have you rewatched them?
Every Saw movie over and over again.
Okay,
hey,
all right, man.
Saw's my favorite. Saw's my favorite horror movies. I've seen.
Me too. That's my favorite franchise.
Anzo was the only person in Canada, maybe with his son, that was like actually jitty. Not what's the word? Giddy. Actually giddy that he got those tickets to IMAX and was happy and was texting everybody. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got tickets. Mm-hmm. I'm like, really?
Oh, the Spiral or whatever you mean?
Mm-hmm. Was there a lot of people?
Cool.
No, nobody but him and his son. That's it.
Where I was,
there was people there.
There's like 10 people where I was.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Maybe 10, 15 people.
Oh, I will say this. My favorite part of it was the 21 song. You know what I mean? I've been playing that in the club a lot. The Spiral song.
Oh, at the beginning?
No, at the end.
Oh, at the end. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't stay because
it comes on immediately after. It's the
No. I didn't stay because we have a curfew. So the movie finished and I had to get home. So I couldn't stay and listen. I couldn't stay to see if there was any end credit scenes or nothing. As soon as the movie ended, it was.
Why in the hell would they play a movie when you might?
They played it the movie started at 6:30. Our curfew is at 9:30, right? But then they showed the credits. There was some issue with the projector.
They should have brought that up at least an hour.
That sounds like a Saw. That sounds like a Saw trap right there, man. If you don't get home by 10:30, you'll be.
So there was an issue with the projector, and then it started around 6:45. It's an hour and like 30 something minutes.
So you think if you'd have had your ticket to the IMAX and you showed that to the police officer, they would have given you a break?
I don't know. Probably not.
Hey, Anza,
but
you saw it.
I still had enough time to get home. I just wanted to make sure that I got home on time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when we went there, you have to wear your mask through the whole movie, right? So you can't take your mask off at all. No, here. And they weren't selling no popcorn, no drinks, nothing.
See, that's our trick here. It's like you must keep your mask on at all times unless you're eating popcorn and drink. It's like, guess what, bitch? Guess what I'm going to be doing the whole time.
Yeah, no, they weren't even
selling. They stopped. They don't make concessions.
That sucks, man. At least you guys get to go. You be sneaking in stuff.
Nope. Nah, I didn't.
I got my little bag.
I also didn't know that they weren't selling shit either, right?
They got you saw my post, they got coffee over here.
Was you hungry watching the movie?
Yeah, I like my popcorn when I'm eating my movies, bro. Yeah, fucking right.
I got my my jelly beans.
Bro, I don't watch movies without popcorn and a drink. I'm going to theater. I want my popcorn and a drink.
I'm with you, brother. For me, you know what it is? I like the cookie dough bites I gotta have. I didn't do that this time. Today I had milk duds and jelly beans. I didn't go with popcorn.
What do they sell in a Canadian theater?
Labatt's Blue.
No, I mean, tell me. They sell like hot dogs and hamburgers, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Pizza,
not hamburgers, but there's
hot dogs.
Pizza.
Hot dogs.
Yeah,
you get pizza. We have a Tim Hortons in it. You have New York fries, which is fucked up, guys. Because I told someone about New York fries, and they were like, "New York fries." And I'm like, "Yeah, New York fries." Yo, there's no New York fries in fucking New York, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's where I actually had New York fries.
I don't know what you're. New York. I do not know what you're talking about at all.
I actually had the first time I had New York fries was in New York.
I think it was Chris
next to the flight carrier. It's a museum, right? That's where I had them.
Well, I don't know. We googled that shit, and there was no New York fries in New York.
Shit, man. I'm talking. This is like a long time ago. This is like
it might be in the city
over 20 years ago.
So yeah, man.
The $10 shot night? No, Dark Daughters. It is not.
Well, if you want to send, I'll take one.
There you go.
Oh, it's not AMC up there, right? What do you got?
We have AMC.
Oh, AMC. Here. Oh, okay.
Gotcha. We do have AMC, but AMC is not. AMC doesn't. You see, okay. So we have first. It was Paramount, right? Paramount came up here. They opened up a big theater in here. It didn't do well, so it was taken over by one of our banks, which is Scotiabank. But when Paramount had it, Paramount had first pick on all the movies that come here. So AMC doesn't get really shit. Like AMC gets garbage movies. Everything that's a blockbuster, Saw, Star Wars, all these things will always be a Paramount.
Yeah. And even things that want to be a blockbuster, you know, like Saw. No, I'm messing with you.
Oh, it will be.
We'll see, man. I don't know. It will be. You know what the problem though is with that, Anzo? It's like the pandemic.
Everybody's reviews. Yeah, I know, but everybody's reviews are good for it. Everybody's reviews are positive.
No, that's there were a couple that I know that were like,
Yeah, I'm talking about the good ones, like Jeremy Jones.
Oh my god. No, even guys. Chris Stuckman was like, it was a C.
Who?
Chris Stuckman. He has more than Jeremy Johns. They're friends or whatever, yeah. But But if I go back to the theater, it'll be tomorrow, and I'll go see the Angelina Jolie in the Forest. Those Who Wish Me Dead.
Oh,
yeah.
With that being said, though, there's another one, Wrath of Man. That shit is fire.
Oh, that. Yeah. Did you see that yet, Anzo?
I've seen it.
Awesome, man.
That's what Jason Statham.
But yeah, but Spiral's better.
No way. No way. No, I'm done.
Spiral's better.
No, come on. Wrath of Man was the best movie I've seen in like 2-3 years or whatever.
Nah, Spiral's better.
Movies. Oh my God.
There are certain things in that movie that, first off, they didn't actually explain what he really was.
Wait, you would want to do spoilers for that? I don't know. I don't want to do
no spoilers, but I'm just saying they never explained what he really was.
Yeah, they did. They did explain it.
Mm-mm.
So
in a second act, they absolutely did. You see what he
is. They showed what he was doing, but he was
that's
talking.
Who he is.
No, that's not, because he was talking with cops. All right, so that dude that was letting him do what he had to do was a cop, because the two cops call him. The two cops call him, so they don't explain if he's a cop or he's something else. They don't explain
that. Was after the incident happened.
But they don't explain. Yes, after the incident, but they don't explain what he was.
He wanted to know who the people were, and the only reason why he was working with the cops is because he abandoned what he originally did to help them out, Andy Garcia. Well, I'll talk about that in the green room.
So
specifically.
Roger Ebert gave it 1.5 stars.
Wrath of Man?
No, Spiral.
Oh,
Roger Ebert.
See, I didn't even go that far. You know what I said?
Yeah,
Onzo. You know what I said, Onzo?
Who cares about his?
I trust.
Well, he's not alive anymore.
Who cares about his?
Well, at least his review page.
It's Ben Lyons.
Siskel's
right?
dead.
On his page.
Siskel's dead. Not Ebert.
No, they're both dead.
They're both dead. But Ben Lyons and Ben Mankiewicz, they're on there probably. But I digress. I didn't even go that far, Onzo. I said 4.5 out of 10. 4.5. So not, the worst thing I've seen, but
that's just a 9 out of 10, bro.
Oh my God.
That's what you're giving it, a 9 out of 10?
Mm-hmm. That's just
cool,
9
man.
out of 10.
Hey,
the first Saw is a
Each
10 out of 10,
brother.
and that one's a 9 out of 10.
To each his own, man. To each his own.
Wrath of Man is about 8.5.
I said 9.5 for Wrath of Man because it's almost perfect. The only issue I have with
perfect,
it's almost perfect.
Okay, so first off, the end.
That's the only issue I have is the very last minute. But even that
the end was so stupid.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's fine. I expected a little bit more, and I figured out what I wanted. I'll talk about that with you too backstage. I figured out there was one more scene that we could have did, but other than that, no, I'm fine with it. The credits roll in there.
That was trash, bro.
You can't deny. You love that end scene. You love the end fight scene. Don't lie. You love the end.
Which end fight scene?
The heist scene.
No, it was okay. It's nothing special. I think the first scene where they first fucking hit the truck, that first scene is the best scene in the movie.
So here's what we got to do. We got to have Danny and Gaishkar watch both Wrath of Man and Spiral. I know.
Yeah,
Danny
but they got to go to the theater to see it now.
Sure.
I don't think either of them's doing that.
Spiral ain't happening. I may go see Wrath of Man, but Spiral, I will.
I mean, Wrath of Man has more blood and gore than
not waste my money to see my favorite actor bite the bullet. No.
Oh, no spoilers.
I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit.
No.
But the way it's done was
how many people know who my favorite actor is?
So Danny,
wow.
So Danny, you didn't watch Deep Blue Sea?
I did.
Did you like Deep Blue Sea?
No.
You lie stink. You lie fucking stink, bro. Don't lie.
I did like, man. I didn't like Samuel Jackson that much back then.
All right, so gloves are off since we've already spoiled. Now I'm going really deep and out. No, I'm kidding, man.
So Rotten Tomatoes right now is at hold on a second.
Did you like The Gentleman, Onzo? Well, what did you think about The Gentleman?
Never seen it.
Oh, that's also Guy Ritchie, same director as Wrath of Man. But I like this better than The Gentleman, and that was my favorite movie last year, or one of them. The Hunt was my favorite movie last year.
The Gentleman, I never heard of that. What's that about?
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Joshua.
No,
I'm done.
No, I was gonna say that, and tomato meter is 40%, and audience scores right now it's at 71% for the movie.
For what?
For
Which one?
Or Spyro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spyro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spyro's fresh, man.
But here's what I'll say about that: with the 40, between 40 to 60, that's when it's like, because one of my favorite movies is the
but
Demon.
40 is critics. I don't follow what the critics want. I don't give a fuck about the critic score.
No, but I'm just saying, like, as a measurement between 40 to 60, you know what I mean? It's like it could fall in either.
But it's 70.
Oh, it's 70. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, between
70.
yeah.
That's the fans. That's not the critics.
Right.
Yeah, the fans.
Oh, the audience score. Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I don't care about the audience score because I mean there's a lot of there's a lot of
critic scores are bullshit, bro. The critics gave Wonder Woman 89 a fresh fucking how much?
Well, that's dumb as hell. That's really dumb as hell.
That's why the critic score doesn't mean shit.
That's to me, but not effect.
The critic score is bias.
They saw that white dress and they say, "Oh."
It had nothing
and
to
you
do
could
with
say that about me though, Anzo. You could say that about me where I watch a lot of movies and I'm like complaining about the cinematography and the score and like the things that bother me. Where it's like,
I complain about that shit too.
No, but why are they in a medium shot? Why don't they use a tracking shot? There was one scene I'd say where I saw that dolly move.
Yeah, for real.
I was like, oh shit, the dolly's moving. It's because it actually means it's something exciting happening. When you just sit there like shot, reverse shot, it's like us doing our podcast, or it's like watching like, a fucking a soap opera where you're literally like two characters are talking in a
Phantom Zone this guy, Danny.
No,
I know this is Rob's show, but Phantom Zone this guy.
Danny, hold up. Do you agree? Hold on.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
Danny don't agree with that shit. Danny's ABC 1, 2, 3. He ain't trigonomics, bro.
True.
He ain't trigonomics, huh? Meaning he's just going for the entertainment. He's not watching to see, that the dolly moving and this is doing this kind of camera angle and this and that.
I don't really want to do that, but unfortunately for me, after like all these friggin' movies I've seen, it's like it just pops into my head where it's like,
the OCD kicks in.
Yeah, or like if I watch like a movie like Midsummer, where I'm just like, oh, look at the way it flipped around. That meant like they're in a reverse.
Be very careful with the next thing you say.
You know what I mean, Danny? 100%.
Oh my
what the fuck is this
Danny
guy talking about? He's like, oh my god, it flips around, so that means they went back into the past and the future, and this.
No,
get out of here with that shit.
No.
My movie nerd is kicking in, man. It's all good.
I get you, Joshua. Not really.
Yeah,
I really don't. I'm just trying to speak.
It's all right, dude.
Console you a bit,
So we had on an earlier stream. Any of us really excited about the upcoming Marvel project, which is going to be Loki? What do you think about that?
I'm very confused. I want to know what's going on there. The trailer confused me a lot, man. Personally,
well, I think basically
this is
too many camera angles.
Basically,
this is what I'm talking about.
Basically, when he picks up the Tesseract and pops out of existence.
No, I understand that. That part I get. But what is up with Owen Wilson and the company that he works for? Okay, all right.
The time, whatever the name of it. Basically, they was able to pull him into their work. I think they kind of like in between the nexus, in between multiverses. And what they do is when he's been doing so much mischief and messing up the timelines and stuff, now they pretty much capture him and making him fix some of the things that he's messed up in the past. It's just what I can get.
So is it kind of like the Speed Force and Flash, kind of like that type of thing?
Not so much. Now the Speed Force this season, spoiler, if you haven't watched it, man, the Speed Force is going crazy. So, so I don't think that it's going to be along those lines, but I think he's going to kind of be very much.
But you know what I meant, though, where it's like another entity or a group that's control, like the Time Police or whatever.
That's pretty much what it is.
Okay, is that a comic book thing too? Do you remember that?
I believe so. I've never read it, but I've heard that.
I forget exactly what the acronym stands for, but they're pretty much Time Police.
Okay,
and now they captured Public Enemy #1, which is
my fucking water. Hold on.
And they're making him gonna right his wrongs.
You know what? That being said, my curiosity about it is so great that it's like, oh yeah, I'll see just to know what the hell's going on. You know.
For me, it's how it ties in with everything else, right? And I know there's a scene that he's in the same place where Black Widow died, and there's and I think
the Vormir.
Vormir, and he's sitting down, and it looks like it's her, and they're both looking at on the edge. I'm curious to see what that's about.
Yeah, I want to see that too. See that too.
Maybe he'll meet Captain America going back, putting the stones back or something like that, or no, or that's another.
I think Loki's going to be good, but like I said earlier, I want the what if. That's what I want right now. I want to see the what ifs, man.
They should have dropped that, right?
Cool.
I think that should have been the first thing. They should have had that drop during the pandemic, man. You know what I mean? Like when we were in the heart of it and everybody was really locked out because of animation. That's what they should have had finished first.
100%. I agree with you.
Yep, I agree.
What am I most excited for?
Only the 10-minute warning, people. 10-minute warning.
Oh.
Yes.
Right. There's
by the way, I know I was a little controversial, but thank you for having me, though. By the way, Danny,
no. I'm thinking about like hooking up a fucking Spiral spoiler review with me and you, bro.
Okay,
I'm thinking about doing that because.
I'll be here. I'll be around.
That might be fire.
I was about to say the same words.
I'm thinking about doing that. I know I got to do one with MSK.
I did one already, so maybe if you want to watch mine for the ASMR thing.
No, I don't want to watch it. I ain't watching that whispering. I ain't watching that. I put on your video and it's guy's like, yeah, so here I am. And I'm just trying something new. And I was like, okay, that's enough. Click.
No, you want to hear a woman do it. I understand, man.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes, I don't want to watch no man whispering on camera. And he looked like he's in his bed too, you know what I mean?
I was in my bed. I was. That was the truth.
So he's lying in bed. He's like, yeah.
As I reach down to my loins and grab them softly.
I didn't go all that far. You know what I'm saying? Not yet.
I stroke it very gently. Make sure you guys can see me.
You know what I said? I had said that's similar to Bob Ross. A lot of people tell me, yeah, I listen to Bob Ross. He puts me to sleep. I'm like, what? And now I get it. Now I understand that. You know, the calming.
That shit had me laughing.
Happy trees. Happy,
Puffy, beautiful, fluffy clouds.
Puffy clouds.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Was John Kramer in the movie? No, but he was mentioned.
Yeah.
Which was perfect. That's
fine. Thing, I give you that. I agree with that.
One thing I liked about that, they mentioned him, but they didn't dwell on it,
I'll give you that. Yep. Absolutely.
But yeah. Other than that.
So what else is coming out? We have
what's going on with Shang-Chi and the
China thing?
No. I mean, that, but I'm also like, I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, that looks pretty dope, man. I'll check that out too.
Definitely gonna check that one out.
Anything that has the Marvel name on it, I will be there.
Yeah. Black Widow.
Anything that has the DC name on it, I will be there. Anything that has the Star Wars name on it, I will be there. First day.
Okay.
Right. All the movies I go see, especially when it's something like that, I go first day. You know what I mean? So I go Star Wars.
Here they have the midnight showing. I watch.
You see, ours isn't at midnight anymore. Our premieres will be at like 8. Back in the day they were midnight, but here like 8.
Midnight. Then I change it to like the day before. Like it comes out on a Friday, you can go see it Thursday night at like 8 or whatever.
I remember the sneak previews; those were fun. When selected theaters will have you were able to see it a day before on selected theaters. That was fun.
But that's what they do now, though.
Yeah,
that's what it is. What they do?
Yeah, because Spiral comes out on Friday, but they give you that sneak preview on Thursday.
Yeah,
that's what I went to. So you get a first showing on Thursday.
So I used to go to all the midnight showings. It was something good. The last couple of Star Wars, or maybe the prequels. That was when then they did it. I don't think they did
The
it during-
prequels, yeah. Since after the prequels, I don't think they've done it because the Phantom Menace I went to go see at midnight, and then the other two I don't think they were at midnight. I don't think they were.
Yeah.
But
I remember going to see the Revenge of the Sith at midnight.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I drove an hour and a
prequels
half. Prequels?
Yeah, but I
hour and a
remember
half.
seeing Revenge of the Sith during the day with my son. So it was the day before, and
Here,
it
I thought
was
at nighttime,
around 3:00.
These fools were just like Jedi, and one was just like Maul. They had the lightsabers in the theater.
That's why I love going to the premieres, especially with Star Wars, because when I have some pictures here, man, me and my son has his Darth Vader mask, he has his lightsaber, then when we went into the theater, right, everybody's lightsaber just went up. And when the lights went off, all you seen was green and red, and your lightsabers light up in the fucking theater. Shit was fire.
It's like that You Got Served movie when everybody's dancing in the aisles and stuff in the middle of the movie and after the movie and whatnot.
That was not what movie I was going to see in the fucking theater.
You know what movie had diversity to the max that and especially in my neighborhood and our neighborhood, Anzo, once Romeo Must Die came out.
Oh yeah.
That theater was packed. I saw it in Plaza Cotonou. It was packed, and I was cracking up because as I'm there sitting with a black friend of mine and an Asian friend of mine, all three of us we were all sitting there, and then as people were coming in, you would see the Asian sitting in a section, black guys in a section. It was like all in little cliques, man. It was so funny.
The first movie to do that was Rumble in the Bronx, though.
True.
I remember when I went to go see Rumble in the Bronx, that movie had like fucking it was like Asian, black people, and a few white people, but it was mostly Asians and blacks because us black people eat them fucking kung fu movies up like crazy. You know what I mean? Back in the day, that's all my friends. Yo, man, you see Shaolin versus Lama? You see fucking Tiger this, Tiger that? I'm like, yeah, man, seen them all. So
Jackie Chan fucked up his ankle bad on that one, and that doing that when he jumped from the Harrier to the bridge concrete or something. He shattered his ankle.
Yeah, man, he did all the stunts. I give that guy enough props, man, because the shit, when you watch the end of his movies and they show all the shit he's doing, there's many times this guy could have broke himself big time, bro. So
because one of them, going off topic, the Jackie Chan movies, one of his other ones that I liked a lot about him was Police Force or Police Squad, the first one, and the second one were really good. The one that he's in the mall and he jumps off like third floors on the freaking cord with the actual light bulbs connected to it and just popping them down as he goes down. It's crazy.
Well, I don't remember if I seen that one. At least I don't remember it. But yeah, those guys are crazy, man. Love me some Jackie Chan.
Tom Cruise too, man. Tom Cruise is not doing his.
I'm ready to see that. What's his newest? The one where he plays Top Gun.
Maverick. Top Gun Maverick. Yeah. That was one of my favorrait movies.
But I loved Fallout though. The last Mission Impossible movie, man. It was some crazy stuff. They actually had like the shot of him hanging off from the plane and all that. It's cool, man.
Well, the last one was okay.
We got a super chat.
Yeah.
You're just trying to be contradictory now, Anzo. I see you now. It's all good.
Jason Tucker statement. Great shows, guys. Danny Anzo, Gascar, and Josh 3000. Awesome super group.
Love you 3000, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
Now I'm just waiting for the text from Mr. Storms to say we did a good job, bro. So I know you're still watching, so my phone better ding like in 10 seconds. Better hear ding. Yeah, you guys did great. That's right.
Yeah, Fallout is definitely one of the best ones.
That's all right.
That was good compared to what we're getting, right? After like what? The second was good. First,
for me, it was way too predictable because I knew right away that Henry Cavill was going to be the bad guy. Like I knew that.
Fallout. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew right away. Like
that's fine, but for this is like specifically, I just love the action and the car chases and the motorcycle chases and all that stuff.
So you're just like the type that don't give a fuck about a story. Don't give a fuck about a story as long as you get a good action.
Clearly, I do. It depends on the scenario, man. Clearly, I do though.
No, not really.
We had
action and the camera angle, Anzo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's important. You don't think that's important?
Absolutely. They can flip and do this and do that.
But no, action's not important. Camera angles aren't important. Just do whatever you want.
They're very important. In the porn industry, they're very important.
Yeah, camera angles in the movies don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
What else I like about Fallout? There's one other thing. Oh, and the actual fight scenes. The fight with him on the cliff with Henry Cavill. It's pretty good.
The best fight scene is in the bathroom.
Bathroom scene too. Yeah.
That's the best fight scene.
Yes.
Definitely, man.
Like Henry Cavill throws some punches in that scene, and it just looked like he was really trying to throw some punches, man. I was like, okay, that part was fire.
It was worth him keeping the mustache, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Back to the mustache. That's never gonna go away.
I had to bring that up. I know.
Never.
Man. What was the other? Did you get to watch the Michael B. Jordan movie? What's that? I forgot what it's called.
Without Remorse.
Without Remorse. Yeah.
Did you get to see it, Anzo?
Yeah,
I watch it still.
It was kind of underwhelming. It had some good parts, but the second act, third act was definitely worse than the first act.
It's terrible.
It was trash.
My wife
it's a movie?
Yeah.
It's not a show. I thought it was a show for some reason.
No, some movie.
Okay.
Josh would like it.
It's setting up Rainbow.
Oh man, you are
Josh would like it.
You are me tonight, man. It's all
that's
good,
that's a movie you would like, because the action is there and the camera angles.
Well, how are the camera angles? Did they do
great.
a medium shot,
Actually,
or did they do overhead Dutch tilt? You know what I mean?
I know my wife.
You know about that.
Her cousin enjoyed all the angles on Michael B. Jordan. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, they probably had close-ups, man.
Mm-hmm.
Too much, man.
Enough that.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't mommy and daddy show you enough attention?
Really, Josh? Really?
Trolling, man.
Yeah. Amen.
Well, gentlemen, we have completed 1 hour. Rob Storm's baby. I think we took good care of it. Glad that he put his trust in us. He will definitely be back probably on Monday, maybe even Sunday. I'm not sure, but I know that he'll be back with his usual chicks with dicks and other stuff that he likes to talk about.
We had a great show tonight, man. Great show, great topics. So, yeah.
Miss you,
are you not entertained?
Yep. So until next time, people, we're gonna be easy. Please come back and join us. I think next week Alzo, it's your turn next week, correct? Next Friday?
No, it'll be his turn, then mine after.
All right. So
unless I steal it from him.
That is possible. So until next time, Ben. Take it easy.
And one last thing. Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna set it up for like 12:30. Me and Josh are gonna spoil this fucking Spiral movie. So check it out, guys.
I'll catch that 12:30. Catch out Rob and Anzo on Anzo.
Full spoilers.
Maybe 12, Anzo. 12. All right, whatever.
So. Well, 12 is like 15 minutes. I got to set up the thumbnail and shit.
Okay, all right.
So 12:15, 12:30.
All right. Till next time, people. Peace.